What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to Subnautica. I want you to take a good hard look at our base right now, as it is, because it's about to change drastically. I've just spent the past 2.5 hours... Oh, that number sounds terrible to actually hear. The past 2.5 hours gathering materials for today's project, because it is a resource-intensive one. Just to give you an idea of the resources we gathered, this was empty before we started. This was about half. We've got a lot more gold, a lot more silver. That was empty as well. And then as far as our quartz goes, we're sitting... That's salt, not quartz. Pretty nicely. I'm hoping that'll be enough. It might not be. And then as far as titanium goes, let's see. We've got 2.5 rows there, an entire locker. This is new. I merged our crystalline sulfur with our cave sulfur. That should be empty. And then over here, we've got more quartz, more titanium, and you guessed it, more titanium. And surprise, more titanium. So we're going to be expanding the base quite a bit today. And oh my goodness, it's gonna be awesome. I played around with this design a little bit. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do quite yet, but we're gonna get it going. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever to do, but it's gonna be so worth it. We're gonna go through a lot of glass and obviously a lot of titanium. All the quartz, except for like 1 or 2 pieces, is for glass. We're going to be adding an alien containment cell, or 4, today. 4 is the magic number. I think it'll work the best with the design I had. Originally, I was thinking I wanted to do 12, which is so excessive. I was thinking about this while I was at work earlier today, kind of playing around with the layout of the base just in my mind, and I got a little overboard. I forgot how big the multi-purpose rooms are. So, alright, without further ado, let's start expanding. So, this area right here, this is still going to just be our sort of garage area. This isn't going to connect to anything. But this is where we will be expanding out today. I wanted to run this just straight, which looks really cool. Like, I'm surprised that piece fits right there with how close it is. But the next piece, you can see... from this angle, kind of, is very much in the way. So we can't do that. So instead, we have to turn it and do a little S-bend, sort of. I feel like I'm playing Roller Coaster Tycoon again. Do an S-bend to the right. And then we're just going to continue it straight for a little bit. And I don't remember how many pieces I did here, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to do... I can't actually put a room on this side, or really anything for that matter. I guess I could do something, but I'm not planning on that. I did this earlier, and running down a long hallway like that, three pieces in length, without any variation, no windows, no nothing, it looked really bad. So we're gonna make it not look so bad by breaking up that solid interior wall with a little indent into the side. I think it'll be a nice design choice. And then we're gonna do this L piece right here, so we can see in. And you see that hallway right there? Like, without that hallway right there, this massive hallway would just look so much more bland, and it still does look very bland. I'm not saying it doesn't, but... oh man, we're gonna have to go back for more resources so many times. Okay, I want to bring this out, because we need to bring it... my gosh, we need to bring it far enough out to where we're able to take it down without it running into land. And I think this is how far out I need to go. If I do 2 pieces right here, we should be able to do another eye compartment running perpendicular to the one above it, just like so. And actually, that's the wrong piece. This is going to be a T compartment. And yeah, I've played around with this a little bit, but from here, this is about as far as I got. This is the level I want to do our not bioreactors, alien containment cells on. All 4 of them. I'm thinking we do... Okay, what if we do... Hold on, I need to see spacing first, so I'm not actually going to build these. How wide are these? They take up... We probably can't do another one right here. No, okay, so those overlap. So instead of doing that, we will bring them out by 1, and then do a T compartment. I think I'm gonna do a T compartment. No, we'll do...
30 seconds.
Oh man, I got decisions to make, guys. So many decisions. I guess we'll just go up. Well, up for air. We'll do an L compartment on the corners there. And we may come back and replace these with glass, but we don't have the materials to do that right now, so we won't. But for the time being, this should work just fine. Do that with a multi-purpose room coming out from that. And we're gonna do basically a mirror image here. I think that could be kind of cool. Whoa. Okay, I've noticed some weird glitch thing. Anytime you update your base, as I build this, watch Ron over there. He kind of spazzes out a little bit. He gets redocked, which is very, very strange. Okay, we're already out of titanium. Time to go get more. Alright, we filled up our inventory, and it's definitely still not going to be enough. Oh my gosh. Stupid biter. Yeah, get away from me. Okay, let's get this other multi-purpose room going. I'm sorry if base building's not your thing, guys. That's what the entirety of today's episode's probably going to be. So, if that's not your thing, I'll see you next episode with some more exploring. But for today, I've had my fair share of exploring after losing Cora. That was tragic. I also made a trip back to where she died, and tried to see if any of the modules, like the upgrades, would, you know, get dropped on the ground. And they did not, or at least I couldn't find any, so that was tragic. Also, we'll do it probably next episode. I don't want to go back there today. I turned everything off real quick. I don't want to go back there today, but I noticed there was something in the base that we explored that I missed. If you guys remember, right where Cora died, actually, I'm pretty sure, where we parked her, there was a long stretch of eye compartment that was partially broken. You can actually enter through that, and there was some more items in there. I haven't checked them out yet, so I don't know what they are, but I went back there and I was looking around and I saw some stuff that looked like we hadn't opened it yet, and I realized it's because we hadn't opened it yet, as crazy as that is. But alright, this is looking pretty nice. I don't know, just the symmetry of it. It looks really, really, like, intense. Not, like, menacing, because buildings aren't really menacing, but I think that looks really cool. The supports are lacking a little bit on this side. I wish we could have more, but maybe I don't know. We'll do something to make that work. This biter is driving me nuts. It needs to just go away. Okay, let's get back to this. So what I want to do is, we'll build a... Oh, we don't even have any quartz on us. I was going to say we'll build a temporary hatch here just so we can get in and out real quick, but that's not going to happen. All right, let me grab some quartz and I'll be right back so we can go ahead and get in and out with ease. All right, so for the project we're about to undertake, or I guess to the current portion of the overall project, we're going to need to make a couple hatches just to access these different areas. Also, one thing I realized when messing around with this, you can put hatches on the sides of these, of eye compartments, which I totally did not realize, and it's really cool to do. So, it looks pretty nice. Oh, we now have weak parts in our base. Oh crap. I did not plan for that. Oh my gosh, we don't even have a ladder here yet. Let's take care of that. So we can go greet the flooding that is the rest of our base. I'm surprised it's not flooding here yet. It's flooding somewhere for sure. Up here? No, not even up here. Cool. So we need to make some reinforcements, I guess. And I guess we'll do them down here. And there we go. Things are breaking now. We're gonna need to add probably just 2 of these for the time being. No, more. We definitely need more. We're gonna be adding some windows as well. And once we do that, things are going to get very weak very fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to go fix our base real quick. I'm gonna go take care of that, and I'll join you when I'm done. Alright, all is fixed. I've realized one folly of making a base this large, and we're maybe halfway done with this. This place is gonna be massive when all is said and done. But anyway, one of the follies with making a base this large is it's like playing hide and seek when you have an issue. I spent about 3 minutes combing every room in our base, and of course it was the lowest point down here, which maybe that's a theme, or a pattern. Maybe it starts at the lowest point, so I should probably check that from now on. But anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. So we're gonna need, oh man, okay. So we're gonna build, oh gosh, we're already out of resources. I'm gonna go make a lot of glass, because we're gonna go ahead and install our alien containment units. And per a comment from last episode, plus I kind of did a little messing around off camera after last episode and kind of figured some stuff out myself as well. We're gonna be making some really cool looking alien containment units. I think it's gonna be awesome. But let me go ahead and grab all of the stuff, and I'll join you in a sec. Oh man, alright, 40 pieces of quartz later, we have our 20 pieces of glass necessary to make 4 alien containment units. And this is gonna be cool. So you guys have already seen this before, and it looks, I don't know, pretty cool. And we're gonna do one over here, and another one over here. And if any of you read the comment from last episode, or if you were the one who made the comment last episode, you know exactly what we're about to do. So we've got our alien containment units up top, and if we go down below, and you can do this either above or below, I just think this fits better with the tiering of our base. If we add one on the lower level, magic happens. And it connects. And it's so cool. I love it. It looks way cooler now because it's just transparent all the way around. We're gonna have to add hatches on both levels. I guess we don't have to on both levels, but I'm going to just to make it easy. But this just looks so cool. I love it. It looks so much more open. Like, this is so claustrophobic, just having no room to walk here, but opening up the ceiling, it really makes it feel, I don't know, a lot better. And we're gonna do another one over here as well. And, whoa, why is it the razor spraying everywhere? Okay, same thing over here. And then, okay, I don't like these, we're not gonna keep these hatches here. That's not what I meant to do. Not gonna keep these hatches here, because I think that, I don't know, it looks weird. But I do want to actually connect these. Having those connect, I kind of like the look of that. So we should just be able to add an eye compartment right here, and it should, yeah, add all the way across. Ooh, and what if we did, ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, and they even connect in the middle? That is cool. I guess you could do a ladder through that if you wanted. I don't know if that's how that works, but we could find out shortly. I'm not planning on it, but that's cool if that's the thing. Oh, this looks even cooler from up top. We definitely need to grow some, like, actually, hold on. Do I have the resources on me? I have enough to at least do it in this one. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right. So now we have enough materials to add hatches, and I don't know if I want to do it right in the front. I feel like that might kind of ruin the aesthetic. So I'm gonna kind of do it off to the side here. I don't feel like we'll be going in these a ton, but it's nice to have them. Also, I don't get why that lowers our hull integrity. because it's on the inside of our base. That doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever. Ooh, maybe I want to do these here. I don't know. I can always change these around. But now we have access to be inside. Actually, yeah. I don't like the look of that. Let's do it on the other side. I think that could look nicer. And it'll make more sense. Because if we're running between these, we're probably going to be wanting to go in these. And we can use this instead of a ladder if we want. Which is actually kind of cool. So if we want to go to the lower level, we just go through and down. That's really cool. I like this. One thing I did want to do in here, just to give some verticality to this, I want to plant some creepvine seed clusters in here. I don't know where they're going to grow from. They look like right there. I might replant these, get them in opposite corners. But I'm curious, like, what grows on this, and we're going to do a little playing around with this stuff today once we get everything built. But we're not quite there yet. Okay, so that's that for this one. We're going to do the same thing on this side, but a mirror image of it, obviously, because, you know, I like my symmetry, so we gonna do it. And then we're almost done with the expansion of the base. We still have to add a lot of windows and things, but I love this. This is so cool. That is really tight right here, but I think it'll work. We might, I don't know, we might change it up, but for the time being, it'll be yeah. Actually, nope, we are changing it up. I want it over here. Again, I don't know why, but I think it'll work. It'll look better, and it'll free up this walkway from getting us hung up, which I absolutely hate running by our, like, indoor planters and stuff, or indoor grow beds. We keep getting, like, hung up on them, and we, like, spaz out like we're jumping constantly, and it's very annoying, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, this looks so cool. And this will look really awesome once the creepvine grows all the way up. I think it's gonna be super sweet. Okay, so that does it for these. Let's head back outside real quick. And this is actually gonna go away, I think. God, that's so weird watching Ron just like jump up and down. I think it could be really cool. Now that I'm seeing this, if we can get, I'm hoping this works just with clearance. It looks like it will, and I'm really hoping it does, but this shouldn't connect because we're connecting it to an I compartment and not a T compartment. So we should have the ability to do a ladder right here. And if we can run this down, preferably 2 levels, I'll be okay if we can only do 1, but I'd prefer to do 2. Can we do... No, we're clipping into the ground. Can we get away with anything? No, we cannot. Okay, so let's hope we can get away with doing it at 1. And we can. Okay, so this is going to be cool, I think. If we run this directly underneath, but parallel, or perpendicular, sorry, and have this be, oh, that's so cool how it connects, and I love it. And have this be where our base extends. I think that's gonna work perfectly. And have it kind of come back over here maybe, and I don't know. I want to do something with our base in that cave. I think that could be awesome. I've been envisioning using that since day 1 of building our base here, or at least day 1 of having the idea of making it run down the cliffside. But guys, go back to the very beginning of the episode and compare it to this. Actually, don't do that yet. We're gonna add some more stuff. But to do that, I need a lot more glass. Alright, hopefully this is enough. Probably won't be, but I'm hoping it is. We also might run out of power on this thing, but oh well. I'm thinking I might want to do windows all around. That could be cool. But it's also going to really decrease our hull integrity. So to start with, I'm going to do every other window, which should allow us to have 4 windows, I believe, per section. And that might be plenty. That might look better than doing it all around. I don't know. Maybe we'll do one with all 4, or only 4 windows per multi-purpose room, and the other one with all of them, see what we like better, and then compare. Alright, I flooded my base again, but, what do you guys think? Let me know. I definitely want your feedback. I'm okay to do it either way. I'm kind of leaning towards the all-window design. It just looks... I don't know. It just looks so much more open, and you can see through it, and... I don't know, that just looks awesome to me. So right now I'm gonna do the all-window design. I think that looks just absolutely awesome. This is gonna allow us to do more stuff in the room, like place chests and, not chests, lockers and whatnot. Although I don't know we'll need to. I don't really know how I'm gonna end up using our alien containment units. I know how you do use them now, but I don't know how I plan on using them. So, I'm not sure. This could be cool too, though. Like, it's not gonna look terrible if we have a locker up against a window. Like, I don't think we've done that yet, but I don't imagine it looking that bad. And if we do it on, like, this side, where the window looks out to this lovely view, you know? Let me also head inside so you guys can see what it looks like from there. I went ahead and added a hatch down here and a ladder so we can actually get in somewhat close. Also, I need to start adding stuff to the walls just to make it not all look the same. I know we just built this, but eventually that's going to be something I need to do. But on the inside, this just looks so cool. Like, it's just windows and windows and more windows and then some more windows. It's just so cool. Versus over here, I don't know. It's... the windows are still there, but they're not as, like, grandiose, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys like better? Window design or half window design? Let me know. I went ahead and planted these up as well, so they're both growing. These, I don't know what percentage they're at, but 88%. So hopefully we'll be getting some creepvine seed clusters soon. And now that we've got everything built that I want to build for the episode, oh man, that was a lot of work. Not just the episode itself, what you guys are seeing, but all the harvesting of materials. I think I made like 5 trips with Ron, the prawn suit, and 3 with Cora, just for titanium. And what was I doing? Okay, we're gonna grab some of our eggs and play around with some different things. I don't know how many you can put in each containment unit. I did look up a little bit just to get a basic understanding of how they work, and apparently you can have, I don't think it matters what species or what type of egg you have, so I'm gonna play around with a little bit. So in this one, we're gonna drop a large one and a small one, and see what happens. So you can see that's definitely what you're supposed to do, because they start doing stuff. This one, however, it's not doing anything. Also, if you're ever in your prawn suit and you're trying to grab stuff, you tend to like bounce around because you're so heavy. Don't try to grab a creature egg while you're still moving around. You might accidentally punch it and break it. I did that to one and it literally just broke, and then nothing. Like, you couldn't harvest it at that point. So, I'm not sure. And then in this one, we'll do 2 of the same and see if that matters. I don't think it will, but I don't know. Also, that other one was moving so much more than these are. They're like twitching a little bit. You can see there's some movement to it. Like on the little spikes and the top portion. But I don't know. This is cool. We're gonna definitely... I'll leave the game running for a little bit before next episode. So when we get back next time, hopefully we'll have some hatched eggs. And I also want to see if stuff spreads. With our exterior grow bed, we don't have the ability for stuff to spread. It literally just, you plant it and that's it. So I'd like to see if... Really, this is the only thing I'd love to have spreading. An acid mushroom? But we'll try... No, that's really the only thing I want more of. An acid mushroom. So we'll try putting 2 in 1 and see if that has any... Actually, it might be faster now that our base is getting so massive to travel outside of it, because we can kind of beeline it. And I might actually make like shortcuts throughout the base as we progress. So like, what if we had like this one right here? I think I played around with this off camera when I was testing stuff. If we put a hatch right there, if we were down here, instead of running all the way up the ladder, through storage, and down, we could just exit here and enter here. And that could be awesome. I do want to do something out here at some point. I don't know what, nor do I want to take it very far. But if it's something important, it'd be nice to be able to access that a little bit quicker, because the bigger we make this place, the longer it's going to take to get from point A to B. Which I'm okay with, but I'll just cut more out. But I'm loving how this space is coming out, guys. It's amazing. Cliffside Command is looking beautiful. And now, oh yes, this is so cool. We might only do one of these with the actual creepvine seed clusters. With the other, we might just do creepvine. Ooh. Oh, okay. Just kidding. I was gonna say, they didn't appear right away, so they must be growing, which means they're probably gonna spread. But I don't know if that's the case. So they just appear on the ground. In nature, they're usually on this kind of material, so I'm not quite sure how that'll work. But like I said, I'll leave it running for a little bit and see what happens. So in this one, we've got acid mushrooms, which we're hoping that will grow and reproduce. That could be awesome. And then we also have 2 different creature eggs. And then in the other one, we just have 2 of the same creature egg. So we'll see what happens with those. And if a floater is something I can throw in here, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be some trial and error, experimenting with what works. But now that we have the light from the creepvine seed clusters, this should look pretty freaking amazing from outside, especially at night. Oh, heck yes. It's day, so not at night, but just that ambient, like, warm glow. I love it. Oh, yeah, and with all the windows. Oh, it's so nice. But alright, now is the point in the episode where you guys can go ahead and jump back to the very beginning and compare our base to how it once was, or to how it was 30-ish minutes ago. This looks so good, and we're not even done. So we're gonna bring it from here, probably out this direction. I don't want to keep going at an angle. I'd like to keep it somewhat consolidated, just kind of zigzagging. But I do want it to go all the way down to the bottom, because one issue I currently have is that Cora 2.0 and Ron can't be in the same moon pool, which is annoying. And depending on how a Cyclops works, which I'm hoping to get fairly soon, we might need 3 moon pools. I don't know how that works, but check that out, guys. Cora 2.0, she's been renamed. She's been re-skinned to the same paint job as she was, but our upgrades are still very much lacking. I'm thinking we're gonna do 2 storage modules on Cora 2.0, and then whatever else we want, whether we want sonar or
aboard, Captain.
The little defense electrical thing, whatever it is, or increased hull stuff. I don't know, but extra storage is really what I use Cora for the most right now. To get all the titanium for this episode, I made trips that direction, like 500 meters, and just started pillaging the kelp forest for all the metal salvage I possibly could, and having, you know, the ability to transport 8 additional metal salvage with me would be really nice sometimes. So anyway, that's where we're gonna end it, guys. I think this looks just amazing now. I am so happy with how this place is coming out, and I hope you guys agree. If you have any suggestions for things I should add to the base, I'm not gonna do another base upgrade episode for probably at least a couple weeks. But I needed to get away from just the deep exploration, 900, 800, however many meters down, with the giant creatures that I hadn't seen before and was scared of. And I just wanted to come back to the shallows where I can see the sun through the water, and I know the creatures around here, and none of them are gonna come kill me. So it's a very reassuring feeling. But alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly had a blast with this. despite how long it took to actually do. But thank you for watching, I'll see you next time, and until then, as always, take care.